I want to look at a very sensitive issue when it comes to classroom management. Good afternoon, good morning. I don't know when this video is reaching you right now. My name is Joseph Ushe. I'm going to be sharing something briefly with us this afternoon. And I believe that if you are new in the teaching profession, you will benefit a lot from it. And if you have been teaching for some time, you can also gain some things from here. I want to look at a very sensitive issue when it comes to classroom management. I have seen that most of the times the problem that new teachers, even the older teachers, always face is the issue of how to manage their classroom. The classroom is either noisy, it's either too large for them to handle. It is either the class is disorganized, students are being distracted here and there. And it's important that you learn the skill. It's a skill that you learn, on how to manage your classroom. It's a major skill. And if you don't know how to learn this skill, you will be frustrated in the classroom. The students can make you scream and shout, and the valuable time and energy you're supposed to use to pass across whatever you needed to teach on that day will just be spent on shouting and trying to stop the noise and all that. It's very frustrating. I've been there. So I want to use this platform to see how I can help some teachers to be able to manage such situation. I'm not looking at the whole classroom management tips. I'm just looking at just one. I just want to take one, and it is actually something that I believe that you will benefit from. Share this video, like it, let other teachers begin to benefit from it if you have also learned something from it. Okay, this is a platform where teachers share, where we grow together and add value to each other. Also, it's a platform where we celebrate teachers. Teachers need to be celebrated. They need to be celebrated. They need to be appreciated. Because if you are not there, the society is down because you are the one that is making it happen. All right, I'm going to be looking at how to handle classes after break or lunch. Wow. How to handle your classes after lunch or break. Okay. Now, I have been a victim of, having to, teach a particular class after break, and my God, it is not funny. It's something that is very, very frustrating if you don't know what to do. Why? Because the students, learners are just coming back from eating. They are still excited about play. They are still very, very, their mind is still thinking about the play they just left that they did not finish. Especially when they get to the class, they are heavy from the lunch, they are feeling restless, they are feeling heavy. So whatever you're going to teach at that time will require you to apply serious skill for them to be able to, stay focused on you and to engage them until the end of the class. For some people, it's either 40 minutes class, some is 1 hour, some is 45 minutes. But you need to be able to sustain that class after break to be able to, pass across what you want to teach for that day. And the video that will follow after this is for you to also do a quick check if you were able to, communicate effectively with the learners. There's a checklist I have that can give you an idea, of an assessment of what you are teaching, not just waiting till exam before you begin to assess a child. No, you can assess a child while you are teaching, at the end of the teaching, during like after 1 month and all that. So you must be able to do all that, you know. So I believe that you are going to learn a whole lot today. Okay. So number one, what are you going to do? How do you intend to, handle that class after lunch? Number one, you need to get into the class. You enter into the class and stand there for, be quiet and just stand there for a few seconds. Just don't say any word. Just stand there and stare at those, particular students that are trying to disturb and who are not settled yet. Some of them are still having some snacks in their hands. Some of them are still having, some drinks in their hands. So you just stand there and stare at them. Don't make the mistake of going there and start screaming and telling them, sit down, do this. No. If you do that, you're going to be wasting your energy. And you need that energy to be able to teach. Okay? So stand there. If you stand there for a few seconds, grab your marker or your chalk and write on the board the topic for the day. Of course, the topic for the day. And naturally, you will see them quiet down. Okay? Number two, what you need to do is to ask the whole class to stand. You can ask them to stand. You can ask them to stand and stretch their body a little. And stretch, do a little exercise. Do a little exercise. You are also timing yourself. Remember, it's classroom management. You are also timing yourself. You do that within 1 minute. They stretch themselves and you do that and you ask them to sit down. Number three, what you can also do is to ask them to recite a particular definition that you know that you've been teaching them. I use this strategy a lot. Anytime I enter the class, I tell them, after you have finished greeting me, define so thing, define this, or I ask them. I say, define this. The whole class, they echo it back to me. And while they are doing that, their mind, you are calling their attention back, to yourself, away from whatever they are still thinking. Okay, so you can ask them to recite a definition. You can ask them to define some concept that you know that you have been asking them. It's like a strategy for me. Every time I enter the class, I ask them to define something. They define different things. A topic, either a topic that I taught previously, the other week, before entering this week. They do that for me to be able to, gain access into their mind for that particular class. Number three, sometimes I want to share a short story with you. I entered a class, a particular class. It was actually the last period. Oh my God. It was the last period. And when I got to the class, in fact, they were praying that I should not come for that class. As soon as I entered the class, I heard, oh no. And I was like, okay, I know what to do. So I stood there, and while they were still trying to arrange themselves, they were already, their mind is already, tilted towards going home. They just want to have their time. They just want to rest. They want to go home. Okay, so, and that was the last period. So what did I do? I entered the class and I raised a song that, caught their attention. And I don't want to sing the song here, but that was what I did. And before I knew it, they all joined me in the song. By the time they were enjoying the song, I cut off the song and I told them, okay, now it's time to have the class. And they all shouted, let's continue with that. I had caught their attention and they sat back and had that class. And I had a wonderful time until the end of that class. So it's something you can do. You can raise a song. You can raise a song that is, is something that they know, something that can call their attention back to the class. Okay. Number five, I think you can apply the principle of call response. Call response. You can decide your own type of call and response that you want to do. You say something, they respond back. You say something, they respond back. I believe that with these few tricks, you can apply them and it will help you to catch the attention of the students, of your learners, until the end of the class, because the class after break is always very challenging for new beginners, those who are not professionals in the teaching line or in the teaching profession. Okay, so I want you to share this video. Make a comment on which other strategy have you used, which other strategy have you used to calm the class after break that you know can be effective, that other teachers can learn from. Until I come your way again,